Hello everyone! Welcome to another very exciting Dragon Ball video in which Dragon Ball Z, Dokkan Battle, and Dragon Ball Legends are hosting a very special Dragon Ball 40th anniversary joint program and reveal video together. So, before I get into all of the exciting information, consider liking if you enjoy this video and consider subscribing if you have not done so already. Any and all support is greatly appreciated. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the details for the Dokkan Battle and Legends Special Joint Program. Um, I am reacting to this video after the initial live stream occurred, but I will be showcasing not only my initial reaction to the animations for both games. I decided that I want to make separate breakdowns for Dragon Ball Legends and Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle because there is a lot of information to cover for both games, and I think both of them deserve their own attention for all of the crazy hype information that. Oh my goodness gracious. I just can't wait to get into it, y'all. But at the end, there will also be a special promotional code. So, of course, use that code for both games to get Chrono Crystals and Dragon Stones, respectively. Hello everyone, this video will cover the information for Dragon Ball Legends over the Dragon Ball 40th Anniversary campaign, but for those of y'all who are watching who have not played the game before, Dragon Ball Legends is a card-based action battle game with real-time role matches they can play with one finger, letting anyone take control of well-known Dragon Ball characters and unleashing impressive special moves. Characters are fully voiced during battles with exhilarating animations brought to life in high-quality 3D graphics. I can attest to the quality of this game since I have been playing during launch, and it even celebrated its amazing Most Peak 7th anniversary celebration during this year, and as part of making it so special, players can easily come in through this absolutely stellar campaign. Now, we'll show you're all curious about the details, so let's get right into breaking them down. We prepared a special event called Manga Collection. Just like the name suggests, you play various events to collect the original 42 volumes of the Dragon Ball manga. However, what's even more exciting when you collect these volumes over 3 weeks is the ability to view collected volumes in a stored bookshelf that allows you to even view the full spine art from these 42 volumes, which is absolutely insane to be able to be treated to this picture lineup on the bookshelf. There are two types of rewards for this, however: individual rewards for each volume and progressive rewards based on the total number collected. So it will be a very awesome campaign to see these volumes and look at them, as well as getting rewards for them. Also, each volume unlocks an illustration from a manga panel that can be swapped with a character artwork. That is absolutely freaking ridiculous. And for each volume that unlocks an illustration, they will assign one for a different character, such as Super Saiyan Goku, all the way from the launch of the game. And as a special treat, they will be showing off two more characters that will have a special illustration from the manga volumes that can be obtained when the campaign starts tomorrow. They're from volume 15 and 28, starting from 28. This volume features a battle between Goku and Frieza on Namek, and by updating this volume, you can swap the art for Legends Limited Final Form Frieza Full Power with the iconic new Bull moments from Namek. Absolutely amazing, amazing artwork, and I could not wait to equip this on Frieza as well. Volume 15 involves the all-out battles commencing in the World Tournament, featuring the surprise twist of Goku agreeing to marry Chi-Chi, and of course featuring a manga panel to commemorate that. I absolutely think that the manga collection campaign is absolutely awesome, where we can collect the manga volumes to not only have illustrative alternate arts of beloved characters, but also a total of 2,000 Chrono Crystals by collecting them all. So it will just be a great time all around for this collection celebration. We hope you collect them all and see the complete illustrations for yourself. For this event, there are no limited time drops to collect. Instead, new volumes will be gradually added during the campaign. But don't worry if you start your collection part way through, which is absolutely great that they're doing it like that. More will be announced in the future, so be on the lookout. What's more is we will be having a summon where you can collect the characters with swappable illustrations. This is a summon you can play with tickets. And during the campaign, you'll be able to get a total of 100 summon tickets from events, but you can also see they will be having a Chrono Crystals version along with it, which I definitely have to see how that goes before I can recommend it. I don't think it'll be that crazy, but having a ticket version of this is pretty nice. We love free stuff over here in this community for freaking sure. But with that being said, on top of all of that, we have some new characters planned as well. I'm going to shift over to my reaction of those right now. So let's see these new characters based off this campaign. The volume stuff is already a fantastic start, but of course, we've been waiting to see what these new characters are going to look like for freaking sure. Illustrations by Akira Toriyama arrive as new characters. Sparking Goku. Okay, okay. Oh, that is a outfit. What? Yo. Okay, so he has the design of the volume cover. That's pretty sick. He looks really good. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Nah. Nah, that's kind of... That's crazy. That looks nice. That looks nice. That definitely looks pretty good. Okay. Okay. Super Saiyan Gohan as another... Ooh, they got the drip on though, for sure. They do have the drip. They definitely do have the drip. Their models look really good, by the way. Oh my gosh. Yeah, these characters are dripped out. Oh my gosh. Yo! Really good looking animation too. Oh my goodness. Good with the art style on that one. That's kind of crazy, chat. Oh. Right, everyone, there y'all have it. The reveal of SP Goku and SP Super Saiyan Gohan with designs based on illustrations by Akira Toriyama are both joining the fight, and Goku is based on the cover illustration for Volume 26 of the Dragon Ball manga, fighting atop a unique pink flying nimbus that was never seen in the actual series colored that way, but has now been recreated in-game. On the other hand, SP Super Saiyan Gohan is based on a special illustration from a bonus that was included with Weekly Shonen Jump 1993 Volume 12. Absolutely ridiculously fire choices for not only the drawings of Akira Toriyama, but the recreational drawing from Dragon Ball Legends as artwork was absolutely insane as well. For freaking sure hype to see both his incredible artwork and the artwork recreated with Dragon Ball Legends iconic touch. You will be able to also tap a button and switch between these versions of the artwork from the character's detail screens as well. Their victory poses are very unique. After the animation plays out in 3D, it will go into Akira Toriyama's illustration, capping each win with Akira Toriyama. We hope you experience it for yourselves in game. I am absolutely ecstatic for this. But before I go over their crazy abilities, however, before I go over both of their abilities, I want to fully illustrate how well Dragon Ball Legends nailed these characters aesthetically, starting with Goku. He has on solid Akira Toriyama drip covered with an awesome model and animations and legends flavored artwork coming together to bring an overall solid character in terms of his aesthetic design. I absolutely give him a thumbs up. However, I think Gohan absolutely nails it even harder than Goku. Way harder. His clothes, animations, and overall just, oh my word, this kid has it all. Kills it, nails it, 100%. I absolutely adore everything they did with him. He is an animation spectacle, a design spectacle. Overall, they absolutely did a fantastic job with both of these characters. I definitely like Gohan in terms of design and animations a little bit more, and that'll actually translate into my thoughts about his kits overall. But both of these characters are absolutely worth summoning for, and even more so when we get deeper down into this breakdown. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go into their kit, but I just want to say their animations, mwah, beautiful. Their design, aesthetics, mwah, beautiful. Absolutely love it. They freaking nailed it. They killed it. They did such a good job. Now let's go ahead and get into the kit. Sparking Goku and Sparking Super Saiyan Gohan, I genuinely want to say that while I appreciate Dragon Ball Legends' attempt at brevity by only including a summary of their abilities in their reveal video, I appreciate the approach of just giving us their full abilities in the actual reveal video. Like, I just genuinely like the approach that Gohan does of actually doing that a lot more than trying to be brief and providing a summary. Let me know what y'all think about that, but that is my thoughts over this issue for freaking sure. Dokkan has it over Legends in that regard because I definitely prefer just seeing the abilities all right there on video when they actually decide to do videos, because Dokkan usually does not do videos while Legends mostly does do reveal videos. That's just a different style of how they do these things. But onto the main topic. Goku is green with the tag Sun Family, Saiyan, and Dragon Ball, and the unique episode of Dragon Ball 40th Anniversary with the Z ability buffing Sun Family, Saiyan, or Dragon Ball base strike attack and base strike defense, with a further boost to Dragon Ball base blast defense. His strikes deal impact damage and on activation strike damage plus 20% for 5 counts. His blast just deal regular impact damage. His special moves deal massive impact damage, and on activation special move damage 30% for 3 counts, and critical rate plus 30% for 3 counts, and on hit, cancel enemy attribute upgrades. The green card on activation draws a special move arts next, key 50, damage 20% for 10 counts, nullify special cover changes for 5 counts. On hit, one or more of the following effects occur at random. Dragon Balls plus 1, damage guard penetration 50% for 5 counts, and nullify element disadvantages for 5 counts. That is a very, very interesting effect of having a very randomness on his special move cards. That's going to be very interesting to see the level of power given from a good green card versus a bad green card, because nullify element disadvantages can be absolutely a game changer in battle as well. This will be comboable into all cards. Main ability restores his vanishing gauge by 100%. Key 50, health 20, drawing an ultimate arts next, cancel attribute downgrades in abnormal conditions, and all enemy health restoration minus 50 for 20 counts, and the requirement is 25 timer counts elapsed. His starter ability gives him damage to 90%, damage guard to 10%, key recovery 90%, draw speed plus 1, protect Dragon Balls for 40 counts, and ally Dragon Ball sub counts on switch minus 1. Also, per other Dragon Ball battle member, damage 15% and damage guard 10%, all uncancelable. Unique ability on battlefield entry, draw card if hand has 3 or fewer. Key 30, nullify special cover changes for 5 counts, nullify damage received, element disadvantage for 5 counts, and all enemy strike and blast arts power minus 15 for 10 counts. Also based on battlefield entry count, second and on, destroy 1 enemy card, seal 1 enemy card slot for 10 counts, and all enemy strike blast arts cost 15 plus for 10 counts. Third and on, cancel attribute downgrades abnormal conditions, and cancel enemy attribute upgrades 3 times. On strike blast arts hit, key 10, strike damage 30% for 10 counts. On vanishing step, draw a card, then draw special arts card next 2 times, vanishing gauge 80% 2 times, ally sub count minus 2, and enemy key minus 15, and on return to standby, key 30 and ally health 10% with a special cover change against blasts and comboable into blue cards. This guy wants to absolutely get that switched out because he gets benefits per amount of times he comes into the battlefield. So you definitely want to have the standby character swapping and swapping and swapping to get most out of his abilities. He definitely seems like an interesting character that has an overall good design. I think he is going to be powerful in this meta. You are just going to have to watch out for purple characters like Fusion Zamasu for sure, but he has, of course, nullified damage received element disadvantage for 5 counts on entry, so you are able to use that to advantage along with all of his other great abilities to absolutely go in for massive amounts of good stuff. Moving on to Gohan. He is red with the tag Sun Family Hybrid Saiyan Super Saiyan Dragon Ball and the episode Dragon Ball 40th Anniversary. See ability Hybrid Saiyan Sun Family or Dragon Ball base strike defense and blast defense. And a further boost to tag Dragon Ball base strike attack. Strikes deal enemy impact, blast damage received, and 10 counts. Blast deals impact as well and restores the vanishing gauge by 10% upon activation. The blue card deals massive impact damage and on activation draws a green card and special move damage 30% for 3 counts. Also, when the special move arts is enhanced, which we haven't had that in a hot minute, so I love to see that. Special move damage 30% for 3 counts uncancelable and nullify element disadvantages for 3 counts uncancelable. Nice to see color nullification in there as well. The green card draws up to 2 cards if hand has 3 or fewer, health 10%, ki 50, cancel attribute downgrades abnormal conditions, and protects ki for 5 counts. When the special arts is enhanced, ally damage 30% for 15 counts uncancelable and sub counts -3. Main ability, destroy 2 cards and draw 1 each of special ultimate art. So the green and the ultimate, E50, ally health 20%, ally hybrid Saiyan or Dragon Ball health plus 10%. A great heal main ability, destroy the entire enemy hand and enemy key -100, and with a 25 timer count requirement. Starter ability, damage 290, damage guard 220%, heal recovery 40%, draw speed 1, ally Dragon Ball sub counts on switch -1. Also for hybrid Saiyan, the Dragon Ball allies damage 40, damage guard 10, health restoration 20%, and heal recovery 40%. All uncancelable. Unique ability on battlefield entry, draw a blast card, D40, destroy 1 enemy card, enemy key -35, and all enemy sub counts +2. On blast special arts, draw health +3%, D10, vanishing gauge 15%, blast damage 20% for 10 counts, ally sub counts -1 for 2 times, and activations reset on switch. On strike, blast starts hit, activation reset on switch, draw a blast card next 2 times, nullify special cover changes 5 times for 1 count. Nullify special cover changes for 5 counts 1 time. On ally cover change, enhance next activate special move special arts and ally health plus 5%. And on return to standby, draw a card if hand is 3 or fewer, key 20, and enemy key -20. And as a special cover change against blast cards as well and comboable into the blue card. Absolutely crazy kit from Gohan. He, along with the Goku, are going to be an absolutely fantastic pairing for each other. These two will go great. Their kits are absolutely amazing, and just like Dokkan Battle, by the way, they have introduced the system of simplifying the kits, although they have only done this since the anniversary, so they haven't backlogged it like Dokkan Battle, but I kind of understand why. But it's definitely something that gets a little bit annoying when reading older characters' kits, but that is the breakdown of their abilities. Absolutely freaking fantastic, amazing, but I will get into the final parts of the Dragon Ball Legends section right freaking now. Alright everyone, back to the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle and Legends Special Joint Program video. I do want to emphasize that the summary section does look aesthetically great, but I definitely would appreciate it more if they show their full abilities. But as well, I want to make one last comment on Gohan. I do want to emphasize that the ally cover change is what enhances the next activated special and special move arts. I just want to make a point to have that emphasized as well. But let's go ahead and move on to the next slide, where the new PvP rating match season next week will have an original Dragon Ball focused, and the characters from that saga will be promoted to higher tiers of PvP match abilities. So the tier system works by the less the character is played, the more buffs they will receive. And of course, there is a featured tier, which is the new characters that are introduced and they stay there for a couple of seasons. However, Legends can push tags and categories that are related to the celebration onto a higher pedestal. So having this be Dragon Ball, original Dragon Ball is absolutely fantastic. With that being said, though, the new characters coming off the Dragon Ball 40th anniversary summon are also tagged Dragon Ball. So let's discuss the summon. Step 1 will involve 100 Chrono Crystals and dropping 3 characters. Step 2 will be 300 Chrono Crystals and drops 5. Step 3, 500 CC, dropping 7. Steps 4, 5, and 6, costing 1,000, dropping 10. And step 7 being the free step, and after step 7, you will return to step 4. So steps 1 through 3 are the discount summons at the start, and steps 4, 5, 6, 7 are going to be the rotations from then on out. However, I do want to emphasize that step 5 has 2 times new sparking rates as well, so that will be absolutely awesome as well. There will be bonus summon coins, which you can exchange for special items. It is definitely going to be interesting to see my summons on this banner. However, I do want to emphasize that the summon period is going to last for a couple of months, so you can focus on saving for the Legends Festival if you are short on Chrono Crystals, and after that, try to scrounge up what's left for this. However, do keep in mind that the Goku and Gohan are exclusive to this 40th anniversary campaign and have no plans to bring them back in the future, so be sure to get them before they're gone. So, of course, my recommendation is that this is honestly a pretty solid slam dunk. You should summon for this for freaking sure, whether it be when they come out tomorrow or after you go through the Legends Festival. I definitely would say that you should at least make this a priority before they leave as well. Next week, a exclusive unique equipment for Legends Limited Goku Youth is coming. This guy dropped very recently, so it's a shock to see him getting such equipment. However, I definitely appreciate the buffs on original Dragon Ball during this campaign for freaking sure. Let's absolutely go. This whole campaign is very fantastic, and of course, he works well with the Dragon Ball 40th anniversary characters because they have abilities that want you to have Dragon Ball allies. As well, tomorrow we will be getting 1,000 Chrono Crystals in the gift box, and there is going to be a 700 Chrono Crystal log-in bonus during the entire campaign period, where after the campaign starts, you get 100 Chrono Crystals per day for 7 days. So that's absolutely going to be fantastic. All of this campaign details with the Goku and Gohan start tomorrow, and of course, the things I mentioned coming next week will come then as well. So this is absolutely fantastic, but of course there's going to be more events on the way. I absolutely enjoyed breaking down all the things involving Dragon Ball Legends for freaking sure. So that will be the end of this section. However, I'm going to dedicate that to its own video, although it is absolutely exciting. I'm going to say they did a slam dunk with that as well. Definitely going to want to see that. But of course, there's going to be a Manga Booster O2 giveaway, and of course, Manga Booster is also celebrating the 40th anniversary for the Dragon Ball Super card game Fusion World, where Manga Booster 01 came out not too long ago as well, with absolute peak hype for that game as well. And their promotion code is going to be manga, so make sure to enter that on both games as well. That is going to be the end for this breakdown as the Dragon Ball Legends campaign starts tomorrow and the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle campaign starts the day after that. Thank y'all for watching this video. I definitely enjoyed breaking down the legend side of things. They are going into an absolute hype period with this campaign just before the Legends Festival, which is going to be another. So there's just going to be lots of hype for this game. I'm absolutely overjoyed with this information for freaking sure. So make sure to look forward for all of this. But I am gonna go ahead and sign off here. I absolutely love and adore because this is awesome. They nailed it. They freaking nailed it. Oh my word, they did such a good job. They did such a good job. But with that being said, good luck on y'all summons for these limited characters for sure. This is going to be an exciting campaign just before our Legends Festival, our Anniversary Point 5 campaign, and our second biggest celebration all year. So we're going to have an impressive end to 2025 as well. Y'all, I absolutely good content. It looks so good. I did not know I needed all of this for freaking sure. With that being said, I will go ahead and urge you to watch the Dokkan breakdown as well, because they did a fantastic job with the first ever joint broadcast, and I definitely think we should have more alliances like this in the future. We should definitely team up more often, chat. Definitely team up more often, chat, for freaking sure. But with that all being said, hopefully you enjoyed this absolutely amazing video! And with that, I will get on out of here. Let's freaking go! Alright, hopefully y'all enjoyed, and until next time, bye.